stay applicable. So, but the Viveka practice will be possible only with the help of Samvega Jnana, right? Sense of urgency we need. Otherwise, we say, okay, it will be okay, like that. So let's start by reciting Namo Tassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So last week we already discussed about what Indriya. Huh? Share is a pause. Whatever. Recurring share. We talk a lot about the Saddha, Viriya, Indriya. So as we know that Indriya is a very important, uh, a very important group of the mentalities. So they govern their respective field, and also they lead other mentalities, other samyutta dhammas to the targeted, to the aimed good, to the targeted good. So there, Saddha plays a very important role. So Saddha is to, in a simple way, we can say Saddha is the clarity of the mind. The mind, our mind should be clear enough. When we see the object, so we have to check our mind whether our mind is defied or our mind is purified by by seeing this or that object. Sometimes we are so much ready uh, to appreciate the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, and then the activity of the Sangha, right? Sometimes we are very difficult to be pleased with the function or with the action or the Sangha, with the when we are reading the Dhamma books, also uh, we found ourselves in a situation that it is very difficult for us to appreciate a kind of that Dhamma teaching or discourse. So sometimes we found it our mind is defined by seeing this or that object. So in that case, we have to know, and then we have to keep our saddha, how to say, to develop saddha, and also to keep our saddha balance. Okay, saddha is very important. The clarity of the mind, purity of the mind, that can lead us to the another, how to say, sampasadana lakkhana, right? Sampasadana lakkhana, pakhandana lakkhana. So if you are brave, if you believe in something, you are ready to do. Okay, good things. That is kind of pakhandana. Pakhandana. You are very brave. Then good. Akalusiya Bajupatana. Okay. And then last week we already also talked about the Viriya. Viriya is like a what? Uh, Viriya, Viriya is a Upadhamana. Right? It is support itself and also it support Sajada Dhamma. Okay. When they associate or the Dhamma that rise together. And then Bhagavana, it raise up, it lift us. Okay. if we are down, so with the help of the Viriya, we have to, if we found ourselves we are down, emotionally or spiritually, or sometimes we may be stressful, we found ourselves under, how to say, distress. In that case, we have to lift ourselves as, and also lift our mind or mentalities up. The Osaha, last week also we already talked about Osaha. Jnaniga suggest it is persist, right? Persist or resist also. Both of them I check in the dictionary. Both of them have a sense of a candy, okay, a sense of effort. So where there you can use according to the context. Osaha, or maybe sometimes you need to resist. Uh, uh, Sometimes, for example, you have to resist the temptation. So we are all the days and nights encountering with the what persuasion of a sense objects. Okay, pleasant object or maybe unpleasant object. They are trying to persuade us to do this or to do that. So in that case, we have to uh, how to say, we have to resist. Okay, that kind of a temptation. In that case, the passion of effort or viriya is one way or another necessary. So, and also sometimes we have to persist, okay, in the sense of persistence. Also, we can find the meaning or the passion of a viriya there. So both of them are okay. Uh, and then that is also viriya. Viriya is like a what? Uh, without viriya, nothing is possible, right? Without viriya, nothing is possible. So that's why we need to strengthen our viriya if it is found, uh, if it is found weak. Here in the Bali, Athasalini Bali, very noteworthy word is giving. Samma aradam sabasam sampadinam mulam hoti. On the page number 164, Athasalini Adhagata, there remarkable word, noteworthy words is giving. Samma aradam, the effort that has been made rightly, is the source of all kind of perfection. Okay, all kinds of endowment, all kinds of accomplishment in life. Okay, the effort that has been made rightly is the source of the perfection, the source of all kinds of perfection. So this is a very important word. Samma sampadina mulam hodi tidatabam. So understanding that, so we have to make effort. So we have to strengthen our effort, not in the wrong place. But yes, effort is necessary, but not in the wrong place to be applied, but in the right place in the right things to do. So in order to know what is the right thing to do, that's a very important, right? Sati played a very important role. So, okay, what is the right thing to do? So nowadays, in many contexts, not only in the Buddhism or philosophy or every law or whatever, people are considering what is the right thing to do. So there are many choices, okay, many ways to go ahead. So we as a human being are to decide which one is the right to do, which one is the right to speak. which one is the right to think, and so on. So in that case, without sati, we cannot differentiate, we cannot distinguish, okay, whether it is right or wrong. So that's why the Buddha, all that I encourage, sati, apamadena, sambadeta, right? Apamadena, bhikkhave sambadeta. Okay, the Buddha encourage his disciples to be mindful, okay, to be vigilant. With sati indriya, so abhilabhana lakkhana, abhilabhana lakkhana, upagan, how do you say, upaganana lakkhana. On the page number 164, Bali, Athasalini Athakata, Satindariya. The opposite of sati is, what is sati? Sati is a sarandi edayadi sati. Sarandi edayadi sati. Here there are three definitions are given. Sayamwa sarati, saranamadamewa, esadi sati. So according to grammar, Pali grammar, so whenever we are going to define the word, the Paramattha word, so the terms indicating the sense of the ultimate reality, like Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya, then one of the three vigahas are applicable. Okay, number one is a Karana Sadhana, instrumental case. We can make a vigaha, we can make a what definition with the instrumental case. Sarandi edayadi. Or sometimes we can make a saradidi sati with the subjective case. Sometimes we can make a what? With the bhava sadhana. Okay? Bhava sadhana, just a state of remembering is called sati. So remember what? What do you have to remember? Remember the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, okay? And also remember the things that you have done repeatedly. So that is also kind of a sati in general. So in particular, sati is paying attention to what? To whatever object appear in the present moment. Okay, pay attention, you pay attention, and also you know it. Okay, that they go apilabhana lakkhana. Apilabhana lakkhana. Don't let the object go away without your notice. Okay, without your notice, you don't let any object go away. So all the object whatever object that pass by or come into contact with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, or body. So you know this. So that is called abhilabhana. Abhilabhana lakkhana, upaganana lakkhana. Upaganana lakkhana. So here in the commentary, Athasalini they give that. A simile is given like this word. Like a treasurer of a king. Okay. His duty is all the days and nights here to protect, and also not just to protect, but also to make the king remember, okay, how much, okay, how many, how worthy he is, okay, how worthy he is, how prosperous his country is, and so on. He has to inform, so that it is something like it is the simile of a city. Simile, sati makes things remember, okay, and also, so also sati is itself also take note the Kusala Dhamma, and also it's a others it makes others to remember, okay, to do Kusala Dhammas, Dana, Sila, Bhavana, and so on. So that is Sati, Abhilabhana Lakkhana, and also Upaganana Lakkhana, supportive. Upadhana Lakkhana also you can say. Upadhana, Abhilabhana Lakkhana, Sati. The Upadhana Lakkhana, Upaganana Lakkhana is explained with the simile or the what, the eldest son of the universal monarch. Okay, eldest son of the universal monarch. So, by universal, the eldest son of the universal monarch, he tried to uh, dispel Ahida. Okay, he first knows what is beneficial and what is not beneficial. What is advantage and disadvantage, he know it. And also knowing that, he tried to dispel or remove benefit and not beneficial to the country. So also, if you have a sati, if you are well aware of your actions, your objects, and also what is the beneficial thing to do, what is the right thing to do, or what is the wrong thing to do, you will be easily, how to say, differentiate between good and bad, right and wrong, wholesome and unwholesome, and so on. And also you will train yourself not to be engaged in the uh, unwholesome mental actions, unwholesome physical actions, and verbal actions. And also you rather will encourage yourself to do good things, okay, to engage in the wholesome course of actions, that is bodily or verbal or mental. So, so in this way, sati is supportive for the rising of other wholesome mentalities. So that's why the Abhilabhana Lakkhana Sati and also what? Asamos Sati is what? Abhilabhana Lakkhana and the Upaganana Lakkhana, and also you can say Upadhana Lakkhana also. Upadhana. Upadhana Lakkhana also you can say the D, Sati. So Sati, the Buddha taught a lot about the Sati, right? For Satipatthana Sutta, okay, very important discourse how to, regarding the way to establish mindfulness. And then where is Asamosana Rasa, okay? Sati is Asamosana Rasa. Samosa, what is samosa? Huh? Asamosana Rasa. Yeah, samosana rasa araka pachupadana. Samosadi, unforgetfulness, right? Asamosana. You without sadi, you will be forgetful. You will miss many objects which pass by or will take place or which sometimes you may find yourself already under control of unwholesome mentalities. So you recognize it very lately. Okay, without sati, it happens. It usually happens to us. Sometimes after maybe happening agusala cheta or chetasikas maybe 2 or 3 minutes ago, and only then we start to know, oh, there is agusala, right? So in that case, samosa, mosadi means the forgetfulness is there already. So asamosa. without forgetfulness. So the function is to be alert, okay? To be alert, to be vigilant. So if you, whether you have a sati or not, you can recognize or understand yourself, whether you are alert or not, you are vigilant or not. So asamosana, this is the function. And also araka pachupathana, okay? Araka pachupathana. Araka means protection, like a guardian, like a doorkeeper, okay? It protects. Araka pachupathana, protection. Uh, uh, it appears in our mind that if we have a sati, we feel very safe. And also we are under the protection with the safeguard, okay? Sometimes without protection, we feel very worried, okay? Suppose if you use some of the electronic device without adapter, okay? Without adapter or without safeguard, then what happens? We feel worried, okay? Whether it may damage or what the electric shock or not, whatever. So that kind of worry will not be there if you have a with sati, okay? If you have a sati, because it appears in our mind, it appears as we are protected. So our mind is protected under the guard of a sati. So that is the way in which sati appears in our mind. Okay. We say abhimukhi bhava pachupathana. Okay. So another reason, another way in which sati appear in our mind, or we come to know sati. There is sati is that we say abhimukhi bhava. We say means the object. Abhimukhi means the directing. Okay, directing our mind toward the object. Okay, whatever object appear, then we are ready to direct our mind to the object. So that in this way that appear sati appear in our mind. How we recognize sati. That's why it's called manifestation. It manifests. Pachupathana. And also the last one is the Thira Sanya Padathana. Kayadi Sati Pathana Padathana. The reason, proximate cause is that Thira Sanya. Thira Sanya means what? Thira, strong. Sanya, perception. Asamosa here. Thira Sanya Padathana. Yeah, Thira Sanya Padathana. Kayat. Thira Sanya, perception is maybe firm and then strong or established perception. So we perceive something in a firm or in a family manner. So that is called Thira Sanya. So Thira Sanya is the proximate cause for the rising of what? For the rising of Sati. And also another way is that the Kaya di Sati Patthana. So like as appear in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, the Kaya Vedana Citta Dhamma. Okay, these are the source or the foundations. Okay, on which sati should be established. Okay, that's why the Sayadaw Radha Sayadaw Usilananda, Manuvasilananda. So four foundations of mindfulness. Okay, he translated as four foundations of mindfulness. It means the mindfulness that should be established on the founded on the kaya, on the vedana, or on the citta, on the dhamma. So without these things, sati may not appear. Even though it appear, it may not be strong enough. So that's why these four things listed as a what Badadhana, the reason, the proximate cause for the rising of a sati. So in the commentary, it is finally it gave Adamani Danlam Badati Dada Isika Viya. Okay, like like a doorpost. So it should be noted like a doorpost because uh, it remains firmly on the object. Okay, because sometimes if we want to make a door, we have to make a post, door post there. So we have to dig the earth and also we have to erect the door post. So also it is unshakable. So also study should be noted with the simile of the doorpost because it remain firmly uh, established firmly on the object. And also another simile is given that it should be noted as is with the simile of a door varika. Door varika means what? Gatekeeper or doorkeeper. Hmm? Gatekeeper or doorkeeper. The duty of the doorkeeper or gatekeeper is what? To guard. Hmm? To guard, not to protect. To protect the, and also partly is a duty is to know who come, who go out. Okay, not to follow, not to follow through the person who enters, or not to go out together with the person who go out of the house or room or building or apartment and so on. So that's in this way. Sati is explained in a various manner, so very extensive manner. So, so with the help of the sati, we can easily distinguish, easily recognize which one is the right or which one is the wrong, and also what sati samadhi, and also so we go to samadhi. Samadhi concentrated, okay, concentration. Samadhi. Bali, in the explanation, Aramani Chaitam Sama Adiyati Tabedi di Samadhi. Okay. Sama Adiyati Tabedi di Samadhi. So Sama rightly, Adiyati Tabedi put. So we rightly put what? Put the mind where? On the object. Okay. We put our mind, or we place our mind rightly on an object. That is called samadhi. Okay, samadhi. What is that? Give me samadhi here. Sama adiyati tabediti. Okay, adiyati means tabedi. So we put our mind, or we place our mind on a rightly on an object. That is samadhi. So it is so not only here, samadhi niriya means not just placing our mind on an object. We are, how to say, influential. Okay, we are influential on placing our mind on the object. In that case, uh, we can defeat. Okay, we can defeat. We have a power to defeat the wavering mind. Okay, so sometimes our mind is wavering here and there, jumping from one object to another. In that case, so once we establish our mind with the concentration or samadhi, then it fixed. The mind become fixed on an object. Okay, not running away anymore. So sometimes with the influential power, so that they call indriya, samadhi indriya. Not just a concentration, but a faculty of it become a faculty of a concentration. So we have studied about the samadhi in the jhana function, jhana group. That is what? Cetasic Ekagata, right? Cetasa Ekagata. So concentration is very important for to know the sati. With the sati, we can focus our mind on the object, and also with the samadhi, we can fix our mind on the object. So sati don't let ourselves without recognizing any object, but the samadhi firm take and grasp an object and fix the mind on the object. And then with this power, Panyendriya, Bhajanadi, what is do? Panyendriya is a Panya plus Indriya. Panya is a knowing. Pakarena Janadi or Bhajanadi di Panya. Okay. Pa is a Pakara in a different manner, in a various manner, in a special manner. Janadi knows. So it knows the object in a various manner. So that is a companion. So and that kinds of a knowing is uh, how to say different from the knowing of Vijnana and Sanya. So also uh, when there is a wisdom or knowing is there, knowledge is there, ignorance is dispelled. Okay, ignorance is to be dispelled. So that's why it became a Banyindriya. So it is explained with a simile of a light. Okay, light when you light the lamp. In that case, what happened? Brightness appear, and also darkness disappear, and also you can see things very clearly. So that is how Panya functions. Okay, when the mind is fixed on the object, and then with the help of the Panya, you can know things rightly. So especially here, we know that this is a dukkha, really suffering. Dukkha is a dukkha. So maybe for us or for the ordinary common people, we may think that we are easy to recognize dukkha as a dukkha. Okay. So sometimes you need to ask, whether do I see dukkha as it is? Whether do I really see, okay? Do you really see a dukkha as a dukkha? Sometimes we superficially see dukkha as a dukkha, not deeply, thoroughly, okay? Just a superficial understanding is not enough. So, so do the full function of the complete function of the wisdom is that uh, we have to know Four Noble Truths, okay, as it is, thoroughly and deeply. And also in the commentaries, sometimes the definition is given, not only a subjective definition, Pachana Didi Panya, but also Panya Bedi Di Panya. Panya Bedi, it costs to know. It costs to know. It makes us know. So it makes us to recognize the nature of the impermanence, the nature of dukkha, the nature of no soul, non-self, and so on. So that is panya and indriya. It has the function of a lightning, obasana lakana. Okay, obasana, obasana lakana. Whatever. Obasana lakana. Okay, obasana lightning, and also bhajanana lakana. So here giving simile is giving like the what? In a room which is fully wood, fully walled around them. And the other night, if there may be darkness without light, but when you switch on the light, then what happens? The darkness disappear and also light appear. So also, so Banya is like the switching on the light. Okay, you switch on the light, and then you see everything clearly. So sometimes you switch off the light, but switch off the light, it means that you don't recognize uh, there is a nature of the impermanence, suffering, and also no so non-separate nature. Rather, you think nature, it seems to be perfect, seem to be pleasant, seem to be beautiful. Asubha is there. Okay, Asubha impurity, unpleasantness is there. Because all the time we are subject to change from moment to moment. So also we are under attack or the many dangers. Okay, we are living in a dangerous war, not only because of the COVID-19, or maybe without this also we are already in danger. So nowadays these are how to say bad things are worse. Okay, bad things became a worse uh, because with the addition of the COVID-19, so we become more alert, and also we recognize that the condition we are having is fragile, not easy to be broken, uh, because we are not under our own control, but we are living under the control of the nature, that is impermanent nature. All the time we are changing, everything is changing, but we think, oh, it is a permanent, because changing is so fast, so quick within ourselves. Without wisdom, without the help of the Banya, without the help of Sati Samadhi, we will not be able to recognize that constant change. Okay, constant. Only when we really recognize the constant change within ourselves, then we can easily recognize the dukkha. Okay, real dukkha is there, and then after that, it will appear in our mind that, oh, there is no eternal soul or no self at all. So this in this way, the light will appear within ourselves. Then the darkness of ignorance will be disappear. This is about the wisdom, panya. That's why in the commentary they are also giving what the banyo basa samo ovaso namanati. There's a no light like the light of wisdom. Okay, there is no light like the light of wisdom. So banyo basa samo nama samo ovaso namanati. Ovasa light. So Panya Sama Ava Nati. So in the Samyutta Nikaya also, there you can see Panya Sama Ava. Sometimes Ava light, Ovasa also light. Okay. Panya Sama Ava Nati. There's no light like wisdom. So and then a commentator gave explanation here on the page number 160. Panya wado hi eka balingina nisinasa dasa sasi loga dadu eka loga hodi. Very marvelous. Okay, if you possess wisdom, real wisdom, maybe you may be sitting on a you may be sitting in a one posture, but the whole 10,000 universe will appear into one. Okay, in the presence of with the help of the light. So in this way, wisdom Panya is a very, very powerful. So the ultimate goal of our being a Buddhist is to acquire that kind of wisdom. Okay, to acquire that kind of wisdom that can penetrate, that can dispel the darkness of ignorance, and also to see the nature of anicca, dukkha, anatta clearly. So Obasana Lakana, Banya Bhajanana Lakana, okay, Yatha Sabhava Veda Lakana. Veda penetrated understanding, what? In which manner? Yatha Sabhava, as they really are, or as it is. Not as they appear to be, but as it is. We have to uh, penetratively understand. So Akalida, Veda Lakana, Akalida means without uh, Kalida is sleep, okay, without slipping, okay, from the truth, without making any slip from the truth, slip away from the truth. So Makalida. I think with this word you may easily remember the name of the Makali Gosala, okay. Makali Gosala, one of the 6 heretical teachers, okay. His name is Makali. So a commentator explained that it's derived from the Makali. Makali means don't sleep, don't sleep. Maybe when commentator narrate about his biography or maybe short biography, so he was uh, asked by another people, don't sleep, don't sleep. That's why he became a Makali, or around the Makali, he became a Makali. So here also Akalida, Akalida. So not sleeping away from the truth. Uh, but Pati Veda actually, not Bio Veda, Pati Veda. Uh,
So,
maybe.
Sayadaw,
What?
may I ask you a question about
Yes.
this one? In the Banya, the definition here in the Atthakatha, the Pali they mention Atthakatha yang Banya Bedidi Banya di Uttam. So
Mm.
here it only mentions Atthakatha, but in the English translation it mentions, but in the great commentary understanding. But
Yeah.
there is no Maha there. Why the English translation translated as a great commentator? Commentary.
Yeah.
Great commentary.
Thank you. Thank you. Uh,
Because
because
there are many arguments, right? We know the Maha Atthakatha is very old Atthakatha. Now we cannot find. We can only find it in the what Buddha Gosa said. But in
mm,
the original, the Atthakatha, the text is only mentioned Atthakatha. But English translation, they translate it as great commentary.
great commentary.
Yeah,
Because
so I don't know why.
I maybe wait Mahatagata. Maybe because it is because of the what Tiga. Have you ever checked the Tiga? In the Tiga, it may be Atagataya refers to the uh, what great commentary Mahatagata, right? So the point we have to generalize, okay, generally understanding is that Bhanuva Buddha Gosa, as you know, that he already admit that he mostly rely on the Maha Atthakatha. Okay, so that's why throughout his text, Athasalini, whenever he said the Atthakatha, yeah, okay, uh, that refers to great commentary. So sometimes he may refer to another commentaries. So last time we talk about the where mm, it, about the Anguttara Atthakatha. So we understand that it is referring to Anguttara Ekotarika Athagata or whatever, the another existing commentaries. So he give, when he want to give a reference to the uh, another existing commentary of his time, so he definitely give their name, okay? But when he simply say Athagataya, that means that he is referring to Maha Athagata. So this is the way we have to recognize. That's why also maybe translator he trying to use it as a what great commentary. So that generally we have to understand like that. Okay, whenever we see Buddha Buddha Kosa use Atthakataya, he refer to Maha Atthakata because it became the main source for his writing. Okay, it was the main source for his writing. But when he referred to Samanda Pasadika, okay, this is also kind of Atthakata, but he just used as a Samanda Pasadika here. Okay, and also he gave another name of the commentary. Okay, that is the way we have to recognize or differentiate. So lost test. Atthagatas are already lost. Okay, Athagata, Bodhana Athagata, or many Athagatas are there. They are lost, but only segments are there. We can find in this maybe Buddha Gosa's commentary. So thank you. And then what? Panya is a very important, right? That's why. Yatha Sabhava Badi Veda Lakana, Ekalida Badi Veda Lakana, or many things. Wa Kusale Sa Kaida Usu Badi Veda Via. Kusala means clever, skillful. Isasa means archer. Okay, very skillful archer. So Kaida means a throw or shoot. Usu, Usu means arrow. Padiveda, penetrate. Okay, penetrate the target. Okay, shoot, hit the target uh, through like the arrow which hit the target. Okay, and the middle point of the target. Uh, that the shooting by the very skillful archer. So also with the help of the wisdom, we penetratively understand the Dhamma as they really are, and also we can, through the penetrative understanding, we can, how to say, dismantle the construction of a darkness, okay? The group of darkness, the heap of the darkness, and then we can lighten, we can make the light there. So that is a Kusalai Sasa Kaita Usu Padi Vedoviya, and also Visayo Basa Rasa Badiboviya. Visayo Basa Rasa, Obasa. Visaya means object, Obasa means light. Okay, it has a function of lightening the object. Okay, uh, the like the lamp, like a lamp. Asamoha Bachupatthana. So that is also we already understand. Asamoha, Moha opposite of a Moha, Bachupatthana. So Aranya Gada, Su De Sagoviya. Okay, the like a forest, one who goes to the forest, then also we need to have a guide. Okay, we need to have, without guide we may lose the way. So also Panya serve as a what? Panya serve as a what? As a guide in our journey of the samsara. So that is about the Panyindriya Visayo Basarasa Asamoa Bajupatthana, and also what, and then with the help of the Panya we can easily understand things as they really are. And then another is a manindriya, okay, faculty of the mind. You already know that, and study about the citta, okay, same as the citta. Then another indriya is also, but it's included, that is the somanas indriya. It's a pleasant feeling, okay, pleasant feeling, mental pleasant feeling, right? Not a physical pleasant feeling. Mental pleasant feelings is there. It's also same as a Vedana. We will not go into detail. Then the last one is the Jivida Indriya. Jivida, life faculty. Okay, Jivida is a life faculty. Jivida Indriya, life faculty. Jivanti Dena Sambhyodaka Dhamma di Jivida. Oh, this Jivida is Jivanti Dena di Jivida. Jivanti. Through this, other men associate survive, okay, maintain their life. That is called Jivida Indriya. Jivida, okay, Jivida. So it has a what? It has a Nubalana Lakana. It protected, okay. Nubalana means all that it follows. It's like a what? A person, how do you say? Personal gut or whatever. Wherever you go, it follows. Okay, wherever you go, whatever you do, it follows and protect you. That is something like a Jividendriya. So Jividendriya is we have a two kinds of Jividendriya, right? Here, what we need is what Jividendriya, mental Nama Jividendriya and the Rupa Jividendriya. We have two kinds. Here is included, maybe even though it is included under the name of Indriya, so there we can understand that in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, if you talk about the Jivdaniya, you can pick up to both of them, right? Both the mental and physical are Jivdaniya. Life faculty, Nubalana Lakana, and also Pavadana. Anubalana Lakana here, and then Pavada Sandada Dipadi and Hodi. Anubalana Lakana, Jividendriya, Desan Pavadana Rasa. It caused to happen. Okay, Desan Yewa Tabana Bachubatana. Tabana caused to Tabana means the remaining, blazing. And also Yabi Dava Dhamma Badatana. So Yapana is like a what? Idiyabata, okay, Yabana. Yabedi, it means dwell or it stays. So you can check in the definition or the word in the translation. Yabayidaba Dhamma, the Dhamma that should be maintained, okay? The Dhamma that should be maintained, that is a call, that is Badathana, okay, proximate cause. Without the Dhamma that should be maintained, then identity will not be uh, uh, obvious. Okay, and also Tabana, it keeps, okay, it plays, it keeps the Dhamma as it is. Okay, without life faculty, we will be changing. Okay, but with the help of the life faculty, Jividendriya, we the Dhammas remain as it is. Okay, the Dhamma happen as it is. So nowadays, very popular word. When I'm saying about the as it is, I remember the words of the President Trump. It is what is. It is what it is. So that is the problem. People feel very uh, uh, very awkward to have such a words from the President Trump because people expect that out the words of what the words of supporting words or encouraging words, but his word seemed to be what? Without the heart. So that's why he was complaining so much. So, but for the Jividendriya keep the Dhamma as it is. Okay, keep the Dhamma in a not to change. Okay, not to transform, but to maintain in the its a manner. So because of Jividendriya, we can maintain here. Athekani yewa tante dhammi anupaleti udakan viya opalani. So only when in the moment of existing or in the existing moment, okay, it can protect like a what? Like a water, okay, can maintain the lotus, etc. Okay. So the lotus is there, the lotus flower is there, and also the water is there. The water maintain, have to maintain the lotus flower only when in its existence. Only when Obala is there or lotus water is there, lotus flower is there, uh, the Jividendriya can be supportive or can be protective. Without this, it cannot. Continue to explain that Atekani Yewa, okay? Atekani Yewa, only in the moment of existing. Yatha Sakamba Jobane Bidame, Paledi Dhadi Viya. Okay, Paledi. It means protect, like a what? Like a uh, like a what? Like one. Dhadi means in English what? Not the real mother, but the who feed the milk, babysitter, no? Like a babysitter, right? Like a daddy means like a babysitter. Babysitter protect the baby, okay? Yatha gamba jobanebi. So also, and the Jividendriya protest, it's Menda Kongom, the Dhamma that rise together with this. Kumara Bayan, Niyamako, Kumaran, Sayam Bawadida Dhamma Sambandi Niwa, Bawadadi Niyamako Viya. So, and also it continue to explain that na bengado odam bawadayati. Okay. So after the bang, this maybe arising, existing, and dissolving moment. Okay. After dissolving moment, it does not. Okay. It cannot it cannot provide the supporting service to the Dhamma. Okay. Only when at the rising moment or existing moment, atekaniyiva. So these are about the Indriya. So that have been within ourselves. Whenever Mahakusala Chitta, first Mahakusala Chitta arises, so that arises together with these faculties, Saddha, Vidya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya, and the Manindriya, Somnas Indriya, and Jivit Indriya. So these faculties are there working together, rising together with the Mahakusala, first Mahakusala Jeta. So if we really know that the power of how powerful it is, okay, how powerful Mahakusala Jeta is, we can understand that by seeing it's the Dhamma which rise together with this, okay. When you see, okay, when you say he or she is powerful, then not just you look at him, but how many people is surrounded this person, and also who are they? Okay, those who surround this person or that person is what kind of person are they are. Okay, what are their qualities? Okay, sometimes you may be surrounded by the uneducated and very foolish persons. Okay, very ugly persons, very foolish ones. So in that case, by seeing these persons, the people around may recognize you. Oh, he is surrounded by this or that bad persons. Maybe that he also bad person. Okay, even though you may pretend to be good, but they may not. It may not impress then another person so much. So that is the way we have to recognize the Dhamma also. By seeing the person around you, then people can easily recognize the power of the Dhamma, power of how much powerful, how much influence you are, and so. So also, by seeing the Dhamma that associate with this mentality, for example, past Kusala Jeta, right? This Mahakusala Jeta is surrounded by or associated with these powerful and also beautiful mental concomitants. That is Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya, and also Mana. So also Somanasa, pleasant feeling, and also life faculty. So, so by seeing these dhammas and understanding their nature, the function, characteristics, and so on, you can easily recognize that how powerful that the Somanasa, Sarkata, Jnana, Samyutta, Chitta. Okay. So because that Somanasa, Jnana, Samyutta, Chitta can even take, right, Nibbana object. Okay. Nibbana object. When you study about the Aramana Sangha, okay, Aramana chapter, there you can see what the Dhamma that take a Nibbana object is what. A Lokodara Jeta, that is what. Definitely take the Nibbana object. But the Poma Kusala Jnana Samyutta Jeta, Makiriya Jeta, they are also what. Uh, take a Nibbana object. Okay, able to take a Nibbana object. So then what the point I like to tell you is by seeing the dhammas around Mahakusala Jeta, we can understand how powerful that Jeta is. And also the point is that we have to make use of it. We have to strengthen what whenever it happens to us. We have to strengthen or we have to maintain it. We have to protect it. We have to treasure or nurture that kind of mentality that have been in our mind. That will be very beneficial for us to be what? To attain whatever we want in this very life. Maybe you may want to be reborn in a pleasant or heavenly state after this life, or maybe you may want to attain a nirvana. That Mahakusala, past Mahakusala Jeta can be used as a tool. Okay. Thank you so much for your listening. Okay. See
Thank you,
you.
Thank
Sayadaw.
you, Sayadaw. Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Good luck. I say Buddha Sasana Jidan did it to Buddha Sasana Jidan did it to Buddha Sasana
Buddha
Jidan
Sasana
did
Sivan
it to
Daitoto.
Buddha
Buddha
Sasana
Sasana
Jidan did it
Sivan Daitoto.
to Sadhu Sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.